New York Fashion Week has just wrapped up, and perhaps it's left you inspired to try out some straight from the runway looks. Here to tell us about the top beauty trends from the catwalks, plus an inside peek at the making of the 25th anniversary issue of Allure magazine, is Allure editor-in-chief Michelle Lee. Welcome, Michelle. Great to have you here.
Hey there. Thanks for having me.
And congratulations on your relatively recent appointment to editor-in-chief.
Thank you.
That's exciting. So let's talk about some of the trends that you picked out from the catwalks, because there certainly were some fun ones in beauty. One of the first ones you mentioned was sort of this natural individual look.
Yep, absolutely. It was a really fun New York Fashion Week this season. So one that I'm really excited about is individualism. And I think that, you know, in previous seasons, what we've seen a lot of is models all kind of looking the same. And it's kind of common to see them all having the same hair. What we saw in some runways this season, though, specifically Alexander Wang, was really playing up each model's personality with their look, which I think is such a great thing. So there were like blunt bobs, there were crazy colors, lots of bleach blondes. So I think in the real world, it's really a great sign of things to come. That it's like,
fun.
Don't necessarily go with trends, go with what you love.
I can definitely appreciate that. Now, also, lashes have been big for a while, and they're still big, right?
They're still big, which is great because I'm a big lash girl.
Yeah, me too.
Last season, we saw a lot of lashes, but the trend is continuing and in a much bigger and better way. Although I guess better for some people. Yeah. We saw a lot of spider lashes, and I think that that used to be such a big don't, right? Was that like the big thing that you want to do with mascara is unclump it, but actually at Jason Wu, what we saw was the rise of the big clumpy spider lash.
I love it. Look at that. Yeah.
It's kind of crazy,
Bring
but
out your old goopy mascaras and see if you can get that look.
So Maybelline actually has a new product coming out, which is like the Colossal Spider Lash. That's actually going to hit drugstores pretty soon. So people at home can take this trend and actually do it themselves at home.
There you go. And another fun one was all the glitter we saw on the face.
Yep. And it's glitter in a different way, because I think we've seen a lot of glitter before on various parts of the face. But this time what I thought was really interesting was glitter contouring. So it was a lot of like interesting striping on cheekbones, on brows, even in hair. You know, I think that at home, if you kind of want to get into this trend, it's easy to do on eyes with like eyeshadow or on nails, but it's definitely, glitter is here to stay.
What do you need? A special kind of glue for that?
No, there's a lot of products now where it's actually, it'll be sort of like a cream glitter that'll just stick onto your face.
Oh, love it, love it. I love the glitter on Lady Gaga's, you know, eyelash, or her eyeshadow during the Super Bowl. That was great.
Amazing,
that was so good. So tell us about the anniversary edition that's coming out. What can we expect? You had a really fun cover shoot.
Yep, absolutely. So March is Allure's 25th anniversary. So, you know, myself being new on the job, about 3 months, it was an amazing time to be able to look back at the archives and to see the past 25 years of not only Allure history, but really beauty history. So our cover this month is Naomi Campbell on one cover and Bella Hadid. So it was a great moment to sort of celebrate someone who's been on our cover many times before, and then the newcomer supermodel.
So what were some of your favorite iconic images going back and looking at the Allure archives?
Oh, so many of them. It was actually hard to choose. One of them had to be Cindy Crawford. There's this amazing image of her, which is shot in black and white, where it's Cindy, it's the body, it's the face, it's the hair. It's such a great image because it's so striking and so surprising.
Was that done with Photoshop? I mean,
no,
amazing.
It really, it was a lot of interesting lighting and a great photographer. And of course, when you're working with a pro like Cindy, I mean, it's perfect.
Yeah, it always comes out really great. Now, tell us what your plan is going ahead, looking forward, because we hear how fashion magazines are dying, that the young girls just want to see everything online and on their phones. So what's your plan to sort of compete with the beauty and fashion bloggers out there?
Yeah. Well, I think honestly, I mean, I know there's a lot of talk about like, you know, is print dying? I'm not a big believer in that. I honestly think that especially for this category of fashion and beauty, there's something so special about print still. And I think that part of it is these big, beautiful images and really to understand how we're meeting the consumer, right? I think that the experience of sitting back at home and reading a magazine versus looking at your mobile phone, they're two totally different experiences where thinking of myself as an editor, I really think of myself as a brand editor as opposed to just a print editor. So if you think about all these different ways that we can actually reach our audience, it's really exciting to me.
But does a beauty magazine today have to have an online component as well?
Yes.
It does.
I really do think so.
Yeah.
And we do. Allure.com has been growing by leaps and bounds. We have a big social media presence, and video will be a very big thing for us this year also.
Oh, fun. But you're going to take videos of the shoots and put those online as well?
Absolutely. So lots of celebrity videos, but also like the ultimate how-tos, the ultimate product reviews,
right,
and other just like great, interesting, shareable videos.
Yeah, sounds great. Well, Michelle Lee, thank you so much
for
coming to tell us about Allure. It was really fun.